Hello, I am Nicci. I am a personal trainer and movement coach here at Studio 51. So welcome to my studio. So today's video topic is on overactive pelvic floor. So what I'll say first, I'm going to just really briefly touch on this because it's a really big topic, but let's just skim over it in like 20 seconds. There's a huge difference between overactive and underactive pelvic floor. Essentially, you want to be checked by a pelvic floor physio. We have the most amazing Shelley Solomon here in Whangarei. She owns Fresh Start Physio and she has multiple physios working for her. So if you can't get into her, please still contact her and she will make sure you are seen. Let's just leave it as that. I feel like we need a separate video content just on pelvic floor. I want this video to be specific to my overactive pelvic floor clients that need some beautiful mobilizers, mobility work to help free off the hip pelvis area. So let's get started. My first movement for you, I actually love this movement. It's funny because it's not the most graceful movement, but hey, that's okay, it's good for you. Just do this home by yourself. It's happy baby. So it is a yoga one, but it is so good for you. So how we get into this move, take your hands through your thighs and then point your feet up to the ceiling. So this is beautiful. How do people cheat on this move? They bring the hands forward and kind of go, see how I'm quite straight? That gives me more of a stretch in my calves than anything because my calves are quite tight. But what I want you to do is you're lying like this. So see how my knees are like nearly by my shoulders, which I'm not the most flexible person. I just wanted to highlight that. My knees are bent. I am pushing my feet into my hands gently and then pulling with my hands. I'm pulling them towards me. So my stretch is beautiful. It does. You're probably like, that does not look beautiful. That's fine. It feels nice and that's all that matters. So I'm getting a really nice stretch in the groin area and that's exactly what we want. You can hang out for there as long as you like. However, if you're overactive pelvic floor, you might be in this movement and you might be like, oh, this feels horrible because it's so tight. So then what you do, you'd hold for say 10 seconds and then just relax off. You can put the feet right down and then re-grab and go back into it. And so I want you to do that again at least 4 times, okay? It is a really beautiful stretch. I do understand it might feel uncomfortable if you're really tight or you just feel like a dick. I get it. But beautiful move to include. And I sometimes make my clients do that move. I'm like, please guys, I know your ass is in the air, but let's just do the stretch because it's really good for you. Another really nice one for you is, I'm gonna go, this way. We're going to go a really beautiful glute stretch. So down onto your elbows. So I have elbows, my shoulders over top of my elbows. I'm going to straighten my right leg and then I'm going to take it over my left and then I stretch on down. Then to go even further, I bring my elbows nice and close. So right now I've got a really beautiful stretch here. This is super important because often with an overactive pelvic floor, this is still connects to your glutes as well. So what I mean by that, you're often up here like, oh my gosh, I can't go any further, when they see that we should be able to go down a lot further. And again, that might also bring on a stretch in the groin as well, okay? So that's why we do it. So for the other side, you'd then go left leg over, stretch on down. You don't need to turn around, I just wanted to show you the other side as well. And to show you a different angle to see. The biggest thing, and I'll go from the front as well, is just remember, straighten the leg, take it over the other side, and then stretch into it. And again, should feel beautiful. And you can just hang out in this one. Honestly, you could be here for you. It's a nice stretch, but I guess I'm probably going to say that for all of them. Like, yeah, probably. And then so with this one, maybe 20 seconds, change the other side, again 4 times. You might be up here like, oh my gosh, this is so sore. So maybe you only do 5 to 10 seconds, but then you swap over and you do it at least 4 times each side. Another really beautiful stretch is the 90-90 stretch. So taking that front leg straight take it across, so 90 degrees. Please don't tuck that foot in, that's often how we get the stretch wrong. Take that back leg out straight and then take it down. So I want you to bring the hands forward, like I kind of go, nice deep breath in, and then we breathe out, and go down as far as you can. Hold there for 4, and then push back up. So you do that 4 times on this side. And the thing is, you can add to the stretch. So what I mean by that is you can also kind of do thread the needle out to this side and breathe into it, and then you can also do it on this side. But you don't have to. This in itself is what I was after. That's just if you want extra work. And obviously, please don't forget the other side, and just be prepared for the sides to be different. So don't fly into the other side and be like, you might go, oh shoot, yeah, that's enough. So just see how each side feels. 4 times each side, please, 4-second hold, and that's a 90-90 stretch. I've got a beautiful hip one. So this one, just to make sure I'm still on camera, is when, oh, this is like my hand. Is that gonna be a pain? I might go back a teeny bit more so my head's not, you know, gone. You can tuck under, so I've got, it's gonna look like left, but it's my right leg forward. You can tuck under and you just stretch into that there. Again, it might be quite tight, you might not be able to go very far, and that's fine. Then what I want you to do is do an internal rotation, so we take that foot in, and we just stretch into that. And now, oh, I'm getting cramp in my foot. Holy moly, I've never had cramp when filming. Whew, okay. My clients will think that's hilarious because I don't usually get cramp, damn it, and they always do. Oh, not all of them, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Do a jump across, same thing, 4-second hold. Try not to get cramp. And then you'll jump again, stretch into it. This should, if you've got overactive pelvic floor, the tight area, tight hips, you should be getting quite a beautiful stretch now. One more jump, pushing into it, not gently, gently. Sorry, you've got to be careful about your verbal cues when you don't really want to say push into it and then someone actually push into it too hard. Gently, and then do a jump, breathing into it, jump again, and again, just whatever feels nice to you. You might be back here like, oh my gosh, I can't move. That's fine, just go into what feels right to you. And then you do other side, it's the same thing. Tuck, lean forward, beautiful stretch. You don't have to do internal rotation first, let's start off with external, breathe into it, and then let's jump across. And then again, 4-second holds, should feel nice. Not pushing into pain, so if you're getting pain in any of these, you're going too far, or your body is literally saying, please don't do this. And then internal rotation, oh damn, try not to get cramp. Side's better, and jump. We'll get your balance too, and again, and we can do 1 for good luck, 1 more, and of course it gets my balance. And there is just, oh, there's actually even another one. Froggy's a really good one. So it's a groin stretch. Okay, I was just gonna say, there's some stretches. I actually gonna give you 2 more, I think. So let's do this one. This is a really beautiful groin stretch. So you've got your knee over top of your hip over top of your knee. Come down, take that foot out, turn it straight ahead, so it's out straight line. Don't have it like too far forward or too far back, straight line. All I want to do, hands are down, is just push back into it. So I had someone the other day that they literally were like, oh my gosh, Nicci, I can't go further. You're trying to go down into it, and again, this is unlike me to be like this. This is from a lot of mobility work. You're trying to get a stretch in here. You might be up here. Please don't cheat, and that would be doing this. The foot stays flat, and you just go 4-second hold. So say you're here, 4-second hold, come back up. You do that 4 times, and then you'd go other side. So same thing. You might just get to here, 4 seconds, come back up. Again, we're slowly aiming to go a little bit further each time. And so when I'm down like that, and I'm sitting on my bums on my feet, I am still getting a stretch in there, okay? Lastly, the other one I suddenly remembered, froggy, and you can add the feet up to the side, but just be wary that you might hurt your knees a little bit. Bring the hands forward, and you're just going to stretch back into it. So I only get to there in this movement, so I can't go all the way down. Hold for 4, come forward, and then go back down again. Same thing, breathing, and then come up. And you'll do that 4 times. If you find that too much, don't take the feet out. Let's just leave them straight behind, and you can actually take the hands a little bit further forward, and then do it like that. So from the side, this is froggy from the side, when you're pushing back into it, and if you can, you're going down. Again, you might be up here being like, okay, my hips only allow me to go there, and that's okay. Same thing, 4-second hold. All right, oops, too close. So there's the pelvic floor mobility mobilizers that I have been giving some of my clients, or the ones with the overactive pelvic floor, the ones that they feel a stretch in. If you don't feel anything, please don't think you need to do that stretch. You can be like, cool, next one. And then what I would recommend is the ones that feel really nice, or the ones that are really tight and you know you need to do, write it down on a list, chuck it on the fridge, and then be like, sweet, there's my homework. And I would love you to try do it every day if you can. Let's just try for 2 to 5 minutes a day. Like I said, 4 times at least each side. And just because that's usually doable, and it shouldn't be over 5 minutes. If you can fit 5 minutes into your day, that would be amazing. You will notice a change in your body, and I highly recommend these sorts of moves. All right, any questions as usual, please, you can send me a message, you can ask me anything. Yeah, I hope you enjoy these movements. They are beautiful, they should feel good. If you're really tight, they might be sore, but please don't push into too much pain. Gentle, breathe, enjoy. See you guys.